Hello, hello. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on the Royal Ridge stitch. So here is a little sample swatch that I've created. You can see the ridge that the name is talking about. This is a reversible stitch, so if you turn it over, this would be the next ridge here. I just haven't worked far enough to create it, but you do see the same pattern on both sides. Very easy, just a variation on the half double crochet. So let's work this one together. All right, so for this tutorial, I'm working with a worsted weight acrylic yarn and a 5mm hook. It's a super easy variation of the half double crochet. So we're going to slip knot, and then our foundation chain is going to be any amount of chains we want to work. I will work 20, and then I will meet you and show you how to work row 1. So that is my 20th chain. You'll have a foundation chain that looks like this. Like most of my rows, I always suggest for your first row to not work it through the V, but to turn the work over to work into these back bars. So for myself, row 1, we'll turn our work over. We'll skip our first chain, and into our second chain from our hook, we're going to work a half double crochet. So we're going to yarn over. So not into our first, but our second chain. We are going to insert our hook. Then we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, leaving us with 3. Then we will yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's a half double crochet. You're going to work that into every single stitch across this row. So it's just going to be a foundation of half double crochets. I'll show you one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook into your chain. Then you're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 3 on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. So keep working half double crochets till the end of this row, and then I will meet you and show you how to finish it off. All right, so just going to finish up row 1, and all we will do is do a half double crochet into your last chain, and that is it for row 1. So we'll have a row of half double crochets that look like this. Now we're going to work row 2. So this row is repeated for however long the project is. So it's a very easy stitch. Row 2 we will repeat. That is it. We're going to chain 1, and that does not count as a stitch. So we're going to turn our work around, and then I'm just going to show you where we're going to be working. So normally we turn our work towards ourselves, and we would be working into the top of our stitch. So that's where we would normally work when we're working across the row. For this stitch, we are going to keep our work facing us, and we're going to work into that very first bar. So we're not going to work into the top of the stitch, but keep the work facing yourself and work through this bar. And that's where we're going to be working all of our half double crochets across row 2. Let me quickly show you. We'll start row 2 again here. So we will chain 1 and turn our work. So our first half double crochet will be worked through this bar. Yarn over. You're just going to insert it under that bar. And you're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, leaving you with 3. Then you will yarn over and pull through all 3. So that is the slight variation. Yarn over into this front bar here. You will insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 on your loop. And this stitch is that easy. Work this all the way across the row, and I will meet you there at the end and show you how to finish it off. So I'm just going to finish up this row here, and it's super easy. You're just going to work that same half double crochet into the last stitch. So for the last one, sometimes it's a little bit harder to see. So we know that that's the top of our stitch. So this is going to be our bar right here. And you're just going to work through that. And that is the end of row 2. So this is what it looks like on this side at the end of row 2. When you turn the work over, it actually pushes out the stitch to create this ridge. So that's the top that we would have normally worked into, and it's kind of pushed out. So let me work a larger swatch for you here so you can really see how it makes a ridge by working into this front bar of the half double crochet. So I am just finishing up my final half double crochet here on a bigger sample swatch. So from this side, you can see these ridges that it makes. So that would be, like I said, the stitch you'd normally be working into, but instead we worked into that front bar, and then it creates those ridges. So it's actually not super thick. It seems really thick, but it is not as thick as you think it is once you have a feel for it, but it does offer that really awesome, cool ridge. So that is the Royal Ridge stitch. I hope this video helped you guys figure it out.